Good morning, dear students and dear parents. I hope you all are doing well and ready for today's session. So, dear children, before we start today's session, let us do a quick recap of what we have done in the last class. In the last class, we have summarized the lesson 1, that is number system. I hope that all of you are clear with the concept of number system, isn't it? Now, dear children, today we are going to start the new lesson, that is lesson 2, working in Windows 7. Alright, now before we start the session, please write down today's objective. Today's objective is to understand the concept of starting Windows Explorer, creating a library, and viewing files and folders. I hope you all have written down in your copies. Okay, now let's start the class. So, dear children, Windows is an operating system launched by Microsoft in 2009 as an upgrade to the Windows Vista operating system. Alright, now Windows operating system has simplified the tasks of managing data in a computer. Okay, how? By using Windows Explorer. Okay, now Windows Explorer is the main tool that we can use to interact with Windows 7. You need to use the Windows Explorer to view, explore, organize libraries, files and folders. Alright, so dear children, what does Windows Explorer enable us? Windows Explorer enable us to display directory structure that includes drives, folders and files. Starting Windows Explorer. Let us see how to open Windows Explorer. We can open Windows Explorer in two ways. Alright children. Number 1, right click on the start button and select Open Windows Explorer option, as you can see on the screen. Number 2, click on the Start, All Programs, Accessories, Windows Explorer. You will find that children, the Explorer window will open. Now the Explorer window is divided into two panes as shown on the screen. The left pane displays the disk drives and folders in a hierarchical order. Alright, the right pane displays the contents of drive or folder that is selected in the left pane, as you can see on the screen. Then you will find the signs placed before the disk drive or folder name. The sign indicates that a folder contains subfolder. Clicking the sign will display the subfolders inside the folder and the sign changes to dark color sign. Alright, this process is called expanding. If you click the dark color sign arrow, the expanded subfolder collapses back. Now let us see how to do that. Okay, click on the D drive. The subfolders of D drive will be expanded in the left pane, as you can see on the screen. Alright. Then observe that all the subfolders are arranged alphabetically. Now to access the contents of any folder or file, just double click on it. Alright dear children, the contents of the subfolder that you have selected are displayed in the right pane. Now let us learn about library. What is a library? Library is a kind of folder in Windows 7 used to manage documents, music, pictures and other files. The library folder gathers files that are stored in different locations and displays them as a single collection without moving them from where they are stored. Now dear children, library also monitors folders that contains your items and allows us to access and arrange the items in different ways. Alright, now let us see how to create a library. We can create our own library. First of all, we'll open the Explorer window. Alright, then as you can see by default there are already 4 libraries, default libraries. Okay, now to create our own library, let us see the steps. Select the new library option in the toolbar. The new library folder appears on the screen. Alright, or you can right click on the library button in the navigation pane, select the new option in the shortcut menu, then click on the library option in the cascading menu. Okay, now let us see how to customize a library. Customization means how to categorize the library. Okay, right click on the library and select the properties option from the shortcut menu. The new library property dialog box appears. Then dear children, choose any one of the options in the optimize this library for drop down menu. Alright, here we are selecting general items option. Click on the include a folder tab. The include folder in the new library dialog box appears. To add folder in the new library, select the folder either from the navigation pane or from any drive. Click on the include folder button. Alright, in the new library properties dialog box, you will notice the selected folders in the library locations pane. Now click on apply and then OK. You are done. Next, let us see how to view files or folders. Windows provides many ways to arrange and identify your files while you are viewing it. The information can be viewed in different modes by clicking on the drop-down arrow of More option located on the toolbar. Alright. Let us learn one by one all the modes. Number 1. Extra large and large icons. This displays gigantic and large icons of the files or folders. This too can be very useful when working with images and video files. Then medium icons. Displays the files and folders as medium-sized icons, giving you a better idea of the file content. Then next, small icons. Displays our files and folders as small icons without a preview of its contents. Alright, the file name is displayed next to the icon. Okay, then next mode, list. It allows us to display the content as a list of files. Okay, this view is useful if our folder contains many files and we want to scan the list for a file name. We can also sort our files and folders in this view. Now let us learn about the next mode, details. This type of views provide detailed information about our files and folders, including name, type, size, and date modified. Next, let us learn about tiles. Displays files and folders as medium-sized icons, as you can see on the screen. It also displays the basic information of the file present, such as its size and type. Now, finally, we learned about content. Displays each file and folder on a separate row along with their detailed information like date, modified, size, author, etc. So dear children, I hope that the concept of how to start Windows Explorer, how to create a library and how to view files and folders are clear to all of you. Now let's do a quick recap of what we have done today. Alright, so first of all, we have learned that Windows Explorer is the main tool that we can use to interact with Windows 7, and we need to use Windows Explorer to view, explore, organize libraries, files and folders. Then we have learned about how to start Windows Explorer. There are two ways by which we can open Windows Explorer, isn't it? First way was we have to right click on the start button and select open Windows Explorer option, and the second way was click on the start all programs, accessories and Windows Explorer. Then we will find that the Explorer window will open, isn't it? Then we have learned about libraries, isn't it? What are libraries? Libraries is a kind of folder in Windows 7 that allows us to organize our files in one place so they are easy to search and access. And Windows 7 provides 4 default libraries for documents, pictures, music and videos, isn't it? Then we have learned how to create a library, isn't it? So how to create a library? we can create our own library by opening the window explorer, then select the new library option in the toolbar and the new library folder appears on the screen. Alright, then after that we have learned about how to view files and folders, and we have also learned that there are different modes by which we can view files and folders. What are the different modes? Number 1, extra large icons. Number 2, large icons. Number 3, medium icons. Number 4, small icons. Number 5, list. Number 6, details. Number 7, tiles. And finally, we have learned about content, isn't it? So, my dear children, I hope that the concept of today's objectives are clear to all of you. So, with this, finally, I'll end today's session by saying, dear children, enjoy your online classes. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.